right, Aaron, what are we driving?
Wonderful Cayman GT4.
2016, right?
Yeah, buddy. As you can hear, it's a little louder than stuff. It's running 5 speed exhaust.
Put the windows down just so you can hear. It's going to be loud. We're probably not going to say a lot at the beginning, just so you can hear this thing run. Unfortunately, traffic sucks, guys, but we're trying to get you guys some decent factory wheels, but just to change them, like that's the only reason why I would do it. It's not because of a dislike situation. It would just be more of kind of just to do it.
I mean, straight up, you can just do this to the exhaust and you're...
Yeah, I mean, that's the great thing about GT cars is you don't have to do a lot to them. As opposed to like if you take a car, maybe it's run-of-the-mill 911 or Cayman, like you're going to have to do exhaust, wheels, probably suspension, all that kind of stuff. This thing's already dialed.
You're not trying to get into the GT4 point.
Yeah.
You're there.
That's one of the benefits of getting a GT car, right? Because it's even if you want to add a little flavor, it's already there. Like wheels, okay, no big deal, whatever. Put some new wheels, put some new exhaust and headers on, and that's it, man, really. You know, if you really feel really wild and you didn't like the spec because you bought secondhand, maybe put a wrap on it or something like that, and that's about it. But after that, I mean, it's a pretty amazing car. Is it everything you expected it to be?
I think so.
As far as like...
I would probably want to look more Toyota. I don't know that everything. But I feel like it might be...
You just don't like the low end, like where there's nothing, like it there doesn't feel like there's anything there.
But then again, I mean, that's like you said, it's not what it's for.
Yeah, I think you could get over that though. You know, I think if you start to
This is my
realize,
initial.
like, and there's nothing wrong with the other cars. Don't get me wrong; they share some DNA, but like this is the core of what it's supposed to be. This is the closest to the next weapon on the track that you can be at. But the shifter, you know, back to the car itself, shifter feels outstanding. The transmission is amazing. It shifts very, very well. It's very crisp. Cliche turns. It's rifleable. Yeah, but it is. I mean, it's very click, 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 click. Steering wheel, like I said, feels outstanding. It's Alcantara. I get it. Like it needs to be. You know how I feel about that, but I know why. Like it's not like that. I don't know why.
This is the time that it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. You know, obviously, we've got the door pulls. We've got, you know, it's very the business. It's the business for sure. And it's a tight cabin. Like we've been in a Cayman before. We've done a Cayman review. If you haven't seen that, make sure you guys check out the other one. It was a manual as well. It was a GTS. It was a newer one, but cabin is still tight, like it should be. Like this is very reminiscent of an older 911 in here. how everything's laid out. Like with the leather dash, you got brushed aluminum like accents. Then you have
I'd almost want the
carbon fiber. Yeah.
Just because there's so much more on the car.
I like the accents in here. Like I almost feel like carbon fiber would black it out too much. Like the thing's black, the interior's black. If you went black and carbon interior, like it would just be totally like blacked out other than the yellow. I like how it's set up. It's a good setup. So our first time in the GT4, what are your thoughts? Like initially, like just like
I'm liking it.
badass,
Yeah,
huh? Yeah, it's almost like you're pre-wired to like it no matter what.
Exactly.
Like, even if it was bad. But to be totally honest, guys, we would be honest if the car's bad. It's great. I mean, but like you should expect it to be great too, and it's delivered. So yeah, I mean it does everything it's supposed to be doing. And honestly, the nice thing about between the GT3 and the GT4, we talked about this off camera a little bit. There's a little bit more storage, right? Because you have a front and a rear trunk in this car.
And like I was on Mike, I was surprised. There's more room in that front than there is in the other side.
Yeah. And if you're not a total Neanderthal, you can actually put some stuff behind you because you'll scoop the seat up. But I mean, if you're a super tall guy, I guess, sorry.
You can have storage space there.
Yeah, you don't have anything there. There's some pocket storage here. I mean, surprisingly, this car is pretty versatile as far as like being able to maybe possibly even road trip if you wanted to somewhere.
I think you'd be great with these seats, but yeah, that's
just me hardcore to it. But yeah, we love the car.
I think I was surprised with it. I mean, I know I've said this before. I don't remember if the DVDs are different. They're a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they are comfortable. Yeah, definitely upgrade to the 918 carbon buckets if you can. Total choice on that. But you know, the lightweight flywheel, it spins up quick, just like any GT product. This particular spec on this car, like I said, it's for sale right now at Porsche of Tampa. Definitely go to them to pick up these cars. I think you can get something like this second hand and be in your inventory and be priced as aggressively as this is too at $95,000, and it only has 3,600 miles on it. That's a steal. And to have I mean, like that's like a $5,000 exhaust on this car too, by the way, that you don't have to front when you buy this car. So overall thoughts, we love it. It handles well. It does everything a GT product should do. It feels tight. It's responsive. Makes you, and the most important thing, right? Visceral feel. That makes you feel good. Yeah, you're happy driving it. The smile, the sounds, they're all there. Like this is not. This is the core of who we are, right? Like people like.
And the thing is, like, to know that Porsche just stepped it up again for this next generation, I can't imagine.
Nuts.
And then to also know that there's rumors that it's going to step further.
Yeah.
Whenever that comes out, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah, it just keeps getting better and better. Like again, this is 2016, but you know, something to be said about this too. You know, if you have a collector mindset too, this might be something special to think about if you want to purchase this car too. It's the first.
Yeah,
It's the first GT4. You know, so it's the first GT car in the Cayman line. So something to think about there. This will probably always be looked at that way. So you know, something special.
Yeah, it could be. You know, it could be one of those things too. Like, well, now the second gen has something else that this lacks as far as this is going to be the rawest version, like you always hear.
Exactly.
That's always the first gen thing.
But we want to thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to subscribe below. Yep, just like the beard said. If you subscribe, you get something for free. So no reason not to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank Porsche of Tampa for being so courteous and letting us use their cars. We'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys so much. We appreciate everything that you guys are doing for us out there. And please spread the word. Thank you guys.